Hello again and welcome back to another one. And today we have more on the story that I covered extensively a few months ago, a story that seemed to be a reenactment of Eminem's Bad Guy from MMLP 2, and we also have an update on the Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion mix-up that I covered weeks ago. And as we dive in, if this is your first time here, hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications, and find me on social media at ETLifestyle_web. So first we'll start with a couple of new milestones for Eminem, and just a few days ago Eminem surpassed 5 billion streams in total from Spotify and YouTube in 2020 alone. And using the RIAA standard for converting streams to sales, that's roughly over 3.3 million equivalent album units sold from the two platforms for Eminem in 2020 alone worldwide, and there's more. Eminem's Godzilla is now certified 2 times platinum in Australia based on latest updates as of 31st August 2020. And here's a quick update on the Megan/Tory Lanez mix-up. TMZ now claims to have seen a text message Tory Lanez sent to Megan after the incident, and here's the text. "I know you probably never gonna talk to me again, but I genuinely want you to know I'm sorry from the bottom of my heart." He adds, "I was just too drunk," and it continues. "Nonetheless, things should have never happened, and I can't change what did. I just feel horrible." And TMZ points out that he never references shooting or a gun throughout the text message, so the trails stay covered, I guess. I've always wondered how TMZ gets a hold of things like this, and some people are asking the right questions. How the hell y'all know he texts her? LOL. And another user expands on Tory's drunk comment. "When I get drunk, I have deep philosophical convos with my loved ones and tell them I love them. Then I fall asleep in the corner. I don't shoot women in their feet after arguing with them." And some came with the jokes. "When I'm drunk, shoots shot. When Tory Lanez drunk, shoots shot." And on TMZ breaking this story, they were also first on the story about Eminem's home Intruder, and we have an update that initially popped up on Twitter. A user states, "Mr. Martha's Eminem said Matthew Hughes told him he was there to take his life. Detectives said that's what Eminem told him after his home was broken into in April." And the user drops another update. "Eminem was not in court today. Bond remains $50K for Mr. Hughes. Investigations showed a window was broken. Martha's security team responded. At first Martha thought Hughes was his nephew, but it was dark, and Martha soon realized he did not know the man in his home." A video of the court proceedings can be found on Click on Detroit's website, and the report contains something quite scary. Eminem told Hackstock that he woke up to Hughes standing over him. And what comes to mind is like a scene in a scary film, since according to Eminem, Hughes told him he was standing there with evil intent. And back in April, a rep for Eminem stated that Eminem detained Hughes himself, so that CQC training. Maybe what saved Eminem's life, like 2020 wasn't bad enough, and as usual, Twips have reacted to the latest update. "We really almost lost M because some deranged lunatic was able to get past his incompetent security and break into his home. M pays millions for security a year, and for what? So he has to defend himself. How hard is it for his security to keep him safe? They had one job and failed." And another user adds, "So you're saying we almost lost M?" And like I covered in a previous video I did about this wasn't the first time Hughes had tracked down Eminem. In fact, TMZ released security cam footage of Hughes in front of a previous Eminem home, so he has been quite persistent. Previous reports suggested that Hughes just wanted a face-to-face meeting with Eminem, but we now have an idea on why. And some of the trolls are out for this latest report. One states release him so let him try again, and another one still think old M is the best, which gets this response. What does that have to do with someone trying to take his life? But in the end, what matters is that Martha's is still with us and kicking it. Can't say the same about the security team that was on duty that night. And moving on, the 6ix9ine album sales roller coaster continues. Big Sean has pretty much guaranteed his #1 spot for the week according to latest projections, although the initial odds of a #1 for him were slim to none, but Slim was on his album. On the other hand, 6ix9ine's projections fell as low as 45K a few hours ago, but now it's gotten an upgrade. 6ix9ine's Tattletales upgraded to 55 to 65K first week in the United States, now aiming for a top 5 debut. And this is all happening to an artist who was trolling other rappers for selling less than 100K first week for months leading up to his own album release. So unless Tattletales gets another upgrade, 6ix9ine will have to bow out with the L for this one. Some people do feel for him, however. Why are we hating on 6ix9ine? I thought he did explain everything to us, and everyone would snitch at that kind of situation. And I'll throw this one over to you guys that heard the explanation. Tell us what you think below, including your thoughts on the other topics covered today. That will be all. Like and subscribe if you haven't, and see you on the next one.